What's up, y'all? I'm back. Now, for people who see the topic, well, I'm gonna wait until a few people get in here before I start running my mouth before I start going into the topic. But yeah. Where are y'all? All right. Now I see a couple of people in here, so I can start talking. All right, everybody. Well, for the people who are in here, y'all see the title, and I've been wanting to talk about this for a little bit, especially since I talked about it on Facebook. But anyway, here's what I want to talk about tonight. Now, everybody that's been in a relationship, and there comes a point in time where you and your partner, y'all might need some space. Y'all might want to give a little bit each other, time away from each other. But I want to know, in y'all guys' opinion, like, how important is space, giving somebody their space or distance in a relationship? Because I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. Like, if I mean, the thing is, if me and my girl were to, like, let's just say if I have a girlfriend or a wife, hypothetically, like if I am in a relationship with a woman, I love her to death. But as much as I might love her or have feelings for her, I don't want to be up under her 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Space is important. But the thing is, like, a lot of people will mistake space for not wanting to be with them anymore, not wanting to, not being attracted to them anymore. But see, here's the thing. The thing is, like, this also comes up because, like, when you want to give somebody their space, it's like when somebody, like, when your partner pulls you to the side of it, like, and like, you know what, we just spending too much time. Bree, get out of here with that bullshit. But anyway, yeah, psych. Hey, but yeah. Anywho, what I was saying was, how important is it? Because, like I said, I don't want to be up under my woman 24/7. I don't. But at the same time, like, because y'all know that they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. But I have to. The thing is, when you ask somebody that question, when you say you need some space or you need some time alone, it's like, well, how much time do you need? How much space do you need away from me? Because goddamn it, if you need space, I'll give your ass a galaxy. But some people, they will take that joint to the extreme. And if you ask your partner for some space, or you say, I want to spend some time with my friends, or I need to, because let's be real, like, a lot of us got lives. I mean, if you're in a relationship or you're married or whatever, we got lives outside of our partners. Some of us got full time jobs. Some of us got kids. Some of us got friends. Some of us got hobbies. Some of us, want to watch TV, go to the bar, have a couple drinks, play a game or something like that. Now, the thing is, like I said, we all need time to ourselves to get ourselves together. But you don't, at the same time, because I realize how important attention and affection is, because you want to give your partner the love and affection that they need. But the thing is, like, is there such thing as too much? Like, how much love and how much affection can I give you without smothering you, without making you feel constricted? Because everybody go through that little honeymoon phase or whatever. Everybody goes through, where if you with somebody for the first 3, 4, 5 months or however long, where y'all up under each other's, necks all the time. Y'all don't want to be away from each other. Y'all are pretty much, y'all are pretty much, two peas in a pod. Y'all are in that little phase of a relationship where nothing can go wrong. But after that 4, 5, 6 months is over, you're like, you know, I do have feelings for you, and this relationship is going good. But at the same time, I do want some time alone. Now, this is a little bit tougher if you and your partner live together. It's a hell of a lot tougher. But see, here's the thing. This is kind of why you kind of like, before you decide that you want to take the next step and move in with your partner, That's kind of one thing that you need to, boundaries do need to be established or whatever. But I mean, we see what happened with this whole entanglement BS with Will and Jada. Like they gave each other all the space in the world. We see how that joint turned. We see how that turned out. But thing is, like, giving somebody space is okay, but don't give them space to the point where. But thing is, you don't want to neglect them. You don't want, because the thing is, the more you neglect somebody, the easier it is for somebody to slide in and get attention from somebody else. Now, be wary of this. Attention and affection is not the same thing, because somebody might creep up on your man or your woman or whatever, and you might not. You might be busy with work or whatever. You might be hanging out with your friends or whatever. You might be giving more time and more attention to your job, kids, friends, whatever, than you are to your man or your woman. And the thing is, that could drive a wedge between y'all. I mean, because my parents were married for 30, 35 years, 35 some odd years, and even they still find time. They find time away from each other to do, to have their own lives. But at the same time, they still give each other that time, for affection and all that other stuff. I think that was probably one of the mistakes that I made in my last couple of relationships, because like like one of my exes, she said that she was so used to guys stepping out on her, walking out, cheating on her, whatever. And I'm like, well, let me show this girl that I'm different. Let me give her that, affection and stuff like that she was not getting from those other guys. And the thing is, it backfired, because she said that I was being too clingy. And then I got confused. I'm like, wait a minute now. You said that all these other guys, they came and went. They was coming and going when they felt like it. They were lying when they said they were going to be at this place and they were somewhere else. They were cheaters. And now I'm giving you exactly what you want. And you mean to tell me that it's not enough, or that I'm doing too much? That's the thing. It's like, how much space is too much, and how much distance is too much. I mean, like I said, I don't want to be breathing down your neck 24/7, 365. Because shoot, if I got a woman, I don't want her breathing down my neck 24/7, 365. Because, especially if you're an introvert. Especially if you do like, time, you like your little quiet time, you like your peace, you like, you want your me time. You want your time to yourself. But the thing is, it's only 24 hours in a day. So, the thing is, most people I know, they work, I don't know, anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day. Then they come home, they might have dinner, watch TV, stuff like that. So really, your space and your time is limited. Like I said, there's only so many hours in a day. Let me read this comment. There's a difference between wanting to do things with your friends and needing space, in my opinion. Needing space sounds like you want to not be together. Well, it's understandable. Yeah, that kind of is true. Because, that's like I said, that's what I was saying. Like, it's like, well, if you need space, how much space do you exactly need? But see, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with, there's nothing wrong with your me time. And there's nothing wrong, and to me, there's nothing wrong with, giving somebody their space when they need it. But, you got to be careful what you wish for. And see, that's the number one flaw that women have. And I noticed this. I noticed that a lot of women, they say that they want a man who's, I want a man who's all about me. I want a man who, he shows me off. He puts me on a pedestal. I'm his biggest fan. Y'all need to be careful what y'all wish for when y'all get those kind of dudes, because guess what? When you get them, it's not going to be anything like you thought it would. You're going to ask for a man who gives you, it's nothing wrong with asking for that. I want a man who gives me all of his time, attention, affection, this, that, and third. Okay, that's fine. But when that man becomes a crazy, psycho, stalker, kind of dude, then you're going to be like, well, he's too clingy. He's doing too much. Men have it too. What do we have? Well, what do men have too? Could you go a little more into detail than that? But oh yeah, and if y'all want to if y'all want to chime in on this, if y'all want to talk with me or have a conversation, feel free. I'll do a little co-host thing on here where we can talk about it face to face, not face to face, but you know. But yeah, like I said, when you ask for space or when you ask for somebody who wants to shower you with affection, be careful what you ask for because you're gonna get it. Trust me, you are. But like I said, let me go back to that question: is how much space do you need? And it's like how much time do you need? But see, here's the thing: I feel like people who want to be up under somebody 24/7, I feel like those people are the ones that got trust issues. Because the thing is you don't want to feel like that you're a prisoner in your own relationship. You don't want to feel like, oh my God, this person's breathing down my damn neck. I can't even eat. I can't sleep. I can't even go to the bathroom and take a piss without them asking, where am I going? Who am I with? When am I going to be back? What time did I leave? It's like you said females have a tendency and men do too. I mean, yeah, that is true. Yeah, for Monet Dance, I mean, yes, that is true. Like men do it too. In the point where it's but like I said, I was just about to explain why men do it, and I'm gonna explain why women do it as well. It's because they feel like that the person is too clingy or they're doing too much because they're not used to getting that attention and that affection that comes with a relationship. They're so used to people who are coming and going whenever they please that when they get somebody who is actually all about them, they're not used to it. They think that they're doing too much. It's like, how are you doing too much when you're doing what's required in a relationship? I'm like, well, I thought you wanted somebody to give you affection. I thought you wanted somebody to give you attention. I thought you wanted somebody to show you that you matter. And now they think, and the thing is, when you give somebody what they want, then all of a sudden they're doing too much. Exactly, Kelly. That's an insecurity. That's the insecurity within a person. But like I said, how the thing is for me, as far as the thing is, when you first meet somebody, the thing is, everybody says, well, when you first meet somebody, you're not meeting them, you're meeting their representative. And it's true, because like I said, that little honeymoon phase, that little stage where you first meet somebody, then you start dating, you're laughing, joking, and all is right with the world, and nothing goes wrong, you feel like everything's going right. But then, in that little 4, 5, 6 months period, when you and them get to know each other a little bit better, then you start to see the little chinks in the armor. You start to see the little flaws. You start to see what makes them tick a little bit better. You get the cons along with the pros. You start to see their little bad sides too. You start to see more than negative. But here's the thing: is when I ask for space, the thing is, I'm not gonna ask a woman for space, and then I'm gonna be like, the thing is, it's like, well, damn it, if you want space, I'll give your ass a galaxy. But the thing is, you gotta know the right amount of space to give somebody. Like I said, if I give you your space, what's up, K Zagan? But like I was saying, when I give somebody their space, I'm like, well, you want space? All right, fine. I will give you your space as long as you give me mine. You can't. The thing is, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't expect me to give you your space, and then when I want space, you want to crowd me and be up under my neck 24/7. No. It don't work like that. So, like I was saying, when your partner asks for you some space, or when you ask for space, be careful what you wish for. I'm just catching up on the comments and everything. But see, I feel like that space. All right, but this is a question I got for y'all, because I'm gonna answer it next. Do y'all feel like space is easier to give when you're with somebody for a longer period of time, or when you're with somebody for a shorter period of time? When I say a shorter period of time, I'm talking less than a year. Let's go ahead and say 6 months. No, let's go ahead and be generous and say 8 months or less. Do you feel like it's easier to give somebody space in that time, or do you feel like space is easier to give when you're with somebody 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or whatever? Me personally, I feel like space would be easier to give somebody when you're with them for longer, because you know exactly what makes them tick. You know what they like. You know what they don't. You know what gets on their damn nerves. And you know, the thing is, you know exactly what to look for when you're giving them their space. Let me set the camera back up. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you know what, guys? I'm not going to front about this. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to be 100 about it. I have been that super, super clingy guy. I have been the guy where it's like, you know, let me show this girl. Hold on, let me read the comment. Yes, longer you know each other. Exactly. That's exactly what I said. Like I said, I feel like, you know, the longer you're with somebody, the easier it is to give somebody their space. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been that guy who was super, super clingy. And the thing is, the reason why is because I wanted to show that woman that I wasn't like those guys who was, you know, coming and go whenever they please. And lo and behold, when I did that, it backfired. But, you know, lesson learned. You know, the thing is, like, I know, the thing is, you got to give it a soft, you got to give it a lighter touch. Like, I know when to give my woman her space, and I know when to be affectionate. I know when to be that guy who is, you know, who's there for her or whatever. And here's the thing. This is the number one reason why. It's because of communication. The thing is, and ladies, pay close attention to this part. When a man asks you what's wrong, tell him what's wrong. A man does not want to play 25 goddamn questions. When I say, baby, what's wrong? And then you look at me like, you give me the side eye like, you don't know? No, I don't know what's wrong. That's why the hell I asked, damn it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be try to play like some guessing game with you as to what's wrong. Let me know what's wrong, and that way I can fix it, or I can attempt to fix it. Like, I'm not gonna sit. The thing is, and see, here's the thing. The thing is, this is what I've been accused of. When I tell my woman what's wrong and I tell her exactly what's on my mind, then she thinks I'm being an asshole. You see how that works out? I can't stand that. It's like, if she says, babe, what's wrong? I'm like, well, you didn't do this, or you did this, something like that. And then I'm like, well, if I tell you exactly what's wrong and then you think I'm being an asshole just because I'm being honest, who's really the bad guy here? Who's really in the wrong? I'm sure as hell not, because I was honest. I told you what exactly was wrong. I need space, aka we're moving too fast, aka I want to see other people. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, well, for most people anyway. That's what I mean. The thing is, like I said, distance in a relationship is important. Like I said, because you don't want to crowd somebody. You don't want to give somebody, you don't want to like, because like I said, one of the main reasons why people, you know, they want to be up under somebody 24/7 is because, one, they're not used to it. You know, they're not used to getting that affection. Or number two, they have some kind of insecurity or some kind of trust issue to the point where they become a leech. Like, you know, I love you. The thing is, I love a woman to death, but I don't want her to be a damn leech. I don't want her to be, because I don't want her to be, you know, breathing down to the point where she's breathing down my neck. Especially, I've had this happen to me too. I've had this happen to where, you know, a girl wants to, you know, check my emails, check my, you know, laptop, you know, go through my text messages and my inboxes on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see who I'm talking to. And like I said, the thing is, like, when I say I need space, that's what I mean. Because if I say the thing is, I will tell you exactly what the hell I'm doing. They say, you know, they say that mystery is important in a relationship. There are, of course, exceptions. But if I say I'm going out, or if I say, yo, I'm out, I'll be back later. But thing is, I ain't got shit to hide, because most people who know me know my schedule. I mean, it's like, because I don't want to be with a woman and I'm like, hey, I'm going out. And if I'm not specific about where I'm going to, she's like, well, where are you going? Who you with? What time you leaving? When you gonna be back? Who else? Who you meeting up with? It's like, you know, like, that's the problem. If you have to ask me if I say I'm going out and you got to ask me all those damn questions, then what the hell's the point? If you're that damn insecure to the point where you're interrogating me like you the damn police, why the hell are you with me? There's no point. Because I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was the other way around, and she said, babe, I'm going out with my homegirls, and I said, well, where are you going? What time you leaving? When you gonna be back? Who you meeting up with when you're out there? I guarantee she'll be like, why are you asking me all these questions? Why are you being so insecure? Why are you being so clingy? I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot, that's exactly what I would get. And the thing is, I could tell y'all this because I've done this shit before. I've been on both. I done been on both sides. I done been the guy where she was like, I'm going out, and I was playing like police interrogation type of shit, and I've been the guy where I'm like, you know what, I'm just going out. The thing is, and really, I've had this shit happen. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say her name because a lot of people who know me know this situation with you know who. Um, she all right because all right. The thing is, I was going up the street to get a Slurpee from 7-Eleven, and she thought I was with some other chick. Like, what the hell can I do in 5 minutes? I'm up the street, 5 minutes, and you think that I'm with somebody else. And this also happened. Like, y'all know the Facebook memories or whatever. Hold on, let me see if I got my other phone. My other phone's around here somewhere. But yeah, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning when this girl texted me. And I said, I'm going to bed. Good night. And y'all know the Facebook memories or whatever. She would be like, well, because I posted a Facebook memory of me and one of my homegirls. And then she blew my phone up overnight with a whole bunch of angry messages saying, you was with this girl, yada, yada, yada. I know you didn't go to sleep on time because you don't never go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. One, well, even whether I go to sleep or not at 2 o'clock in the morning, that's my business. And two, I was not with anybody. I was going to bed early because I wanted to break from your ass. I didn't want to talk. The thing is, like, one, I was tired from work and doing martial arts. And two, I just wanted, I had a long ass day and I wanted to call it an early night. Just because I want to call it an early night does not mean that I'm screwing or sleeping with somebody or I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. No, it's not. It'll never be. Like, the thing is, like I said, I am 100% honest with everything that I do. So if you want to know something, whether it's good or bad, I'm going to tell you. Trust me, I am. I ain't got nothing to hide. And the thing is, regardless of what is your relationship status is with somebody, whether you're friends with benefits, you're just friends, you're in a serious relationship, long term or whatever, you should not, the thing is, it shouldn't be to the point where you and somebody have something to hide. No, not at all. But yeah, like I done had the whole situation where it's people, I done had girls go through my phone asking, who is this bitch and all that other stuff. Like I done had, and the thing is, like, now I'm too old for it because that really is some high school type of shit. And like I really don't have time for that anymore. Like the thing is, like, that's the bottom line. If you don't trust somebody, don't be with them. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. But I done talked y'all's heads off enough about this. I mean, but that's just the questions that I got to ask y'all is like when somebody asks for space in a relationship, how much space is too much? And do you feel like it's easier or harder to give somebody space the longer you're with them? Anyway, I'm out, guys. Y'all have a good night. Y'all take care.